Bitcoin's finally completed the continuation move down that I called twice now. Um, it almost completed. So now that price finally hit our accumulative long zone, which every single time we've hit a long zone, we've accumulated. So normally speaking, we're expecting this to be an accumulation as well, just pattern recognition wise. Smart money is buying every single low and accumulating from every single low, from every single demand chain. Well, I mean, you're expecting the same thing. If you don't see the same thing, well, then guess what? You're probably going even lower. So now we're looking for a potential higher low here or a lower low sweep while keep maintaining the zone. If you start losing the zone, I'm a little bit worried. I think even if you take just the low, yes, it'll be an SFP, but I won't like it. Similar to the exact same situation here that we had. This SFP was an SFP, however, it wasn't a good one, and I called that right away. The moment we took the low, that's not a good SFP, we should have done this, and that would be a good low. It's exact same situation here. So I don't like taking the low. That's not an option for me. I mean, with the way we've come down, and also one more thing, we do have this big distribution now, right? This is one large distribution from the high. That's a Model 2 distribution, and that's worth noting. That is a very important um, high. Like this could be a very, very important high. Now, the thing is, because of July and the way it normally moves, and the way that we are still keeping main structure intact, and as long as we accumulate here, it's fine. The reason being that this would still just be a P3, and at the end of the day, smart money's allowed to distribute, right? They're allowed to distribute, but still locally accumulate, right? To come up higher. So this would be your range. It doesn't add the bottom part of the range, but that's fine because at the end of the day, we're just targeting liquidity, and this is just a local range inside of a range. Ranges and ranges work. So you would have that, then you'd have your manipulation zone. It came a little bit high, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter because it's just a model 2 accumulation potentially. And then you'd have your expansion leg up, which this would match a potential model 1 accumulation where you have a higher high sweep. And this higher high sweep so happens to take June's high, which has been the target all along for every single person and every single long target. So of course they're going to be choppy for it. So can we finally start seeing price coming up? I think it's likely. You know, I've called the top, I've called the bottom, I've called the top, I've called the bottom, I've called the top. Sorry, I didn't call this bottom, but I called this bottom. I called this top. I called the continuation down. So far I haven't been wrong. Touch wood. Maybe I'm wrong this time. I'm not perfect, right? But I'm right. I'm right a decent amount of the time, consistently. But I think this is what's gonna happen. At the end of the day, if price doesn't give you good structure as it comes down to potentially accumulate, don't long it. I'm probably wrong, and it's a prediction. At the end of the day, as much as I've been predicting everything, I still work based on confirmations. Just because I say something is a long zone doesn't mean it's gonna work. You need to hit the long zone. You need to see what you need to see. That's why ranges are so important. When you hit point of interest, smart money's ranging to accumulate or distribute their funds, and that's your job to figure out where they want to take the market. If they're ranging, well, they only have two things to do. They're either gonna take the high or take the low, break out up, break out down, or fake out. But at the end of the day, if you're just keeping range lower, you know it's a swing trade. You know where price is going. As long as you have your high time frame, mid time frame aligned with the current range and zone that you have, trading can be so easy. It can be so easy as long as you don't FOMO in and do stupid shit. I'm just being honest. It tells you everything. But that's about it. I don't have a single thing to add apart from we're probably bullish. If you see what you need to see for longs, absolutely take some longs. There is this very low chance that we keep just popping up, but if that happens, I'm not gonna FOMO in. Where's my stop loss going, right? Nowhere. Like okay, let's say price starts pumping, okay, and we end up here. Where is my stop loss going? Am I just longing this because I'm scared and I'm gonna make to June's high, 3 risk to reward? For a trade where my stop loss is in an awful place, and at the end of the day, you can still take the low, maybe even SFP it from a Model 1 accumulation, and now I don't have a safe stop loss. If I do want a safe stop loss, while still predicting that this low is going to hold, I'm at a 1.43 risk reward. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? When likely what's going to happen is we're going to hit this distribution zone, then we're going to probably re-range, re-accumulate, and off we go. or maybe we'll come have a deeper retracement, though I think that's way less likely. But whatever it gives you, like, there's no FOMO makes no sense when you trade like this because it just fucks you. And your stop loss makes no sense. Your risk to reward makes no sense when you could just wait 2 hours, 3 hours, have a night's sleep, and you're in a brand new range and a point of interest. Boom! It's brilliant. It's brilliant because price is always ranging. Maybe it's grinding down or up sometimes, but apart from that, it's always ranging, and you can pretty much always catch what you want to catch as long as you wait for the range. That's it.